Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy, CryptoKeeper. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. It is, what is today? Today's Wednesday. That's right. It is a lovely Wednesday afternoon. I apologize. I had a little technical issue. The technical issue was none of your fault. We go at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is about 1 o'clock somewhere. So we're only about 57 minutes late. That has to be a record, actually. I'm still going. I'm still streaming. We're still here. So smash that like if you have not already. Crusader's doing his thing elsewhere. I believe he's going to be on with us tomorrow. So we will see him there. Let me jump into the chat real quick and say hello. Who is here now? I know because we've been inconsistent. Numbers have kind of trailed off. But I want to thank everybody that has been by and stuck by our side. We love you guys. And for those of you that are new, obviously we love you as well. But I'm super excited about the upcoming next season of Trading Wars. So in the chat, who was first today? It looks like, from what I can see, Mr. John 2024 in the house. What up, John? Good to see you, brother. Enrique Suave must be from a different side of the planet because it's the GA. Good afternoon where I'm at. But good morning. Glad that you're doing well, Enrique and John. Those are the only two that have said hello in the chat so far. So chat, if you guys want to jump in, say hello to me. I'm lonely over here by myself today. So sorry, I'm trying to get my I'm all twisted up here. Trying to get my, there we go. Okay. So what's going on in the markets? Let's find out. If you haven't been paying any attention, obviously Bitcoin has made some interesting moves today, and I'm going to dive into that a little bit farther on a little bit of TA here in just a minute. We will get into that, but let me first start off with the markets. Let's see where those are at. Drum roll, please. Maybe. Yeah, let's just go here. Let's just go right here. Boom. There we go. All right. So the global crypto market cap is at 2.67 trillion with the T dollars. That's up. Well, let me check this. Hold that thought. This thing never freaking updates correctly. I swear. There we go. That might be more accurate. 2.6 trillion with the T dollars. That is down 1.67% because we did have a big move today up and then back down. Bitcoin's at 68,814. Looks like it's making a move to the downside right now. 68.6. We dumping, ladies and gentlemen. We dumping. We have got ETH at 34.98. Again, that had made a big move to the upside. Coming back down. Not really sure what exactly is going on. We'll dive into that in a minute. Take a look at the TA, see if there's anything there. BNB down a little bit. Obviously, Solana down. XRP down. Everything down with the exception of Dogecoin in the top 10. Dogecoin is up about 4% right now. Let me scroll down on through and check in on some of my local favorites that I've been talking about. First of all, Toncoin. For those of you that aren't currently invested in or paying attention to Toncoin, not financial advice, but I would say that this is a fantastic opportunity to get invested in something that is going to be top 10 and probably going to continue to move up the top 10. Down about 1.44% right now. It's at $5, but it's up over 20% on the week. And I've been talking to you guys about this since like $2. And when I say since $2, we're talking about the last 5 weeks or so. Scrolling down a little bit further, definitely a fan of Polygon Matic. ICP has been absolutely on a tear. I actually have somebody that I'm really close with that I helped out with a portfolio, and that person put ICP in their portfolio. And if you are watching, I love you. And yeah, you're up 83% on that bag just this week. So glad to see that. Also, Uniswap up. That's another one of them, about 12.38%. Let's scroll down to see the two that I always like to check in on. We'll see who's on top of who. Crusader and I are always going back and forth about this. VeChain. The VeChain Vigilantes, the Vice Lord is here to tell you that it is at 4.3 cents, up a little bit over 10 cents. Or, I mean, a little bit over, I wish it was at 10 cents. A little bit over 10% on the week. And then running down to number 44, near and dear to my heart, is Kaspa. I've been doing some Kaspa mining, and so Kaspa is definitely near and dear to my heart, up about 7% on the week. So that's kind of rolling through. Let me see if we can go to the Solana ecosystem. And I'm only doing this because there has been so much happening in the Solana ecosystem. Where is, okay. So you got Solana itself, Chainlink, Render, the Graph, Dog with Hat, Arweave, Um, just trying to look at the top coins and tokens in the ecosystem of Solana, just because Solana's been doing so freaking well. And then let's check this one real quick too. Let's look at some memeage, some memeage. So number 8, Dogecoin, obviously 11, Shiba. We've got 2 in the top 11 now that are meme coins. Yep. They are at 17 and $26 billion, respectively. Pepe, $3.2 billion, up a little bit. Dog Whiff Hat came out of nowhere this year, $3 billion. And Floki, I definitely hold a bag of Floki, up about 18.5% on the week at 2.1 billion with a B dollars. And then obviously Bonk is on there as well, $1.6 billion. There's a lot happening in that meme coin space. If you're not paying any attention to it, I will tell you, just remember, you are gambling, you are rolling dice. However, there's a lot of people out there rolling dice. And I think that it has messed with our markets a little bit. I think a lot of money, new money flowing into crypto, other than the new money coming in through the ETF, are coming in through meme coins. And I think that we need to remember something. I want to throw this out there. I think that we have a responsibility to educate these people coming in. I will tell you that I have a responsibility to educate these people coming in. The reason for that is because if we allow people to come in via meme coins and they just get absolutely wrecked, which generally you either do really well on meme coins and you have a structured game plan and you're able to either get in and get out, or you have really good information, you're either doing really well with them or you are getting wrecked. There's not a whole lot of middle ground. You are either winner or exit liquidity. And for a lot of new people, because you're not getting the phone calls, because you don't understand the back end, maybe you don't understand the actual meme plays, the narratives that everybody is looking at that's been in this for a while, you're going to be on the side of exit liquidity. And so I want to encourage people, if you're talking to others and meme coins comes up, make sure to educate them on what it is that they're getting involved in. They're getting involved in an ecosystem, in an idea that's surrounded by an actual meme. And if people think it's cute, people think it's funny, people say that it has a narrative, it is just like many, many other cryptos where hype rules the roost. Hype, hype, hype. That's really what it comes down to. Hype. How hyped up can you get on something, and how many people can you get to buy that behind you? There's a lot of fun memes. There's a lot of stuff. One of mine that I was talking about, Crusader gets mad when I straight up, shill something, but I'm going to throw it out there. Tonald on Ton. Shout out to them. Got a really cool thing. Got literally you can type into the Telegram bot and it'll respond as Donald Trump. Got some cool stuff coming up in the X spaces as Donald Trump. Political stuff does really well, and so I think that's going to really do well, especially because it's in the Ton ecosystem. So I've been talking about that one. But there's a ton of them out there. I just want to tell you to be careful, and if you are talking to new people about meme coins, make sure that they understand what it is that they're getting involved with. Let me jump back in the chat real quick. Darren Watts in the house. Good to see you. $1 million. There we go. $1 million trading. Hello. Glad to see you as well. We got some more people coming in. Somebody was asking. Let's see here. Enrique says, I haven't been paying attention, just DCAing. Am I rich yet? Well, I guess it depends on what you've been DCAing into, Enrique. Have you been DCAing into a flourishing crap coin? Or have you been DCAing into, I don't know, something like XRP that has been doing absolutely nothing and being frustrating? So I know you are being tongue-in-cheek with that comment, but, asking the question, what are you DCAing into, right? There is a lot of stuff that is going to absolutely explode, things that already have exploded, and Bitcoin is leading the way on that. I'm going to show you a little TA here in just a second, but wanted to say hello also to some of the OGs in the house. Crypto Wanderer said, what's everyone late? What's up, everyone? Late, but I'm here. Well, Crypto Wanderer, actually, I'm late. The stream started about 10 minutes and 8 seconds ago. So I actually am late. So I owe you an apology. Jay, Mr. B says, good to catch live. Never know when live. Yeah, so Mr. B, this was just a mistake today. Had an issue. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Moving forward, that is when you will see us. There's going to be some random days here and there because of the schedule between Crusader and I that we won't be streaming, but it's the bull run, baby. We're back. Trading War starts on Monday. The game plan is this upcoming Monday. I will confirm that with you. We're just double checking things with our new sponsor. Speaking of our new sponsor, let me pull that up. let me talk for just a second about our new sponsor, right? Our new sponsor is CoinW. And if you are not familiar with CoinW, you need to get familiar with CoinW. And the reason for that is they are our new sponsor, as you can see right here, up top hand corner. Boop, boop. This is who is sponsoring Trading Wars. And what I want to tell you is that Trading Wars this season, okay, this season, pay attention to this. We are doing big things for the community. Not only is there big money going out to the communities, but we want to see who from each community on Trading Wars can rise to the top. The creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. I want to see who can be the best in Trading Wars, as it were, with our community. Now, what do I mean by that? You're going to sign up under one of these community members. You get to take your pick. We have an affiliate link underneath ours. You can just sign right up directly underneath us. If you come from another community and you want to sign up under your KOL, your influencers affiliate code, then go ahead and do that. But sign up underneath our link. It is in the chat down below, or it's not pinned in the chat. It is in the links down below the video. So make sure to do that because there's a lot happening. They're doing some big giveaways. Not only in the money that you're getting for signing up, I'll get the exact number for you, but signing up, you're going to get money. You're going to get money for being the part or partial top of any of the community that you're trading within. There's a lot that we'll go into details about that they are throwing out there, but the winner from each community, the top people in all of the trading competition as Trading Wars starts, are going to get to come on to the show. And I'm super excited about that. We've got a lot of people saying, Keeper, Crusader, we want you guys to bring us on. And when we threw out there the idea, like, hey, send us in send us one of your, send us some verification of how good you are trading. We got overwhelmed with stuff coming in. And so we just couldn't, in good faith, make a just decision on peeking through other people's trades. So what we want to do is we said, hey, you know what? Let's make them prove it. Prove it this next season. And then the following season, there will be you, the people watching, being able to come in and trade. And you're going to have the opportunity to live trade against the influencers, which I think is going to be freaking dope. And I got to tell you, I love my influencers, other people coming on the show, but I think it'll be fun to see somebody in the audience maybe beat up on their favorite influencer. That would be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. So let me announce who's coming in for Trading Wars. Sponsored by CoinW. We also have a sponsor of Trading Wars, Validity. This is their first time shout out. I will break down what Validity is and how you can be in control of some of your Ethereum funds a little bit better through Validity and put yourself in a really good position with ETH. We'll get into that sometime soon, but just want to shout them out. So who do we have coming in for Trading Wars? Chat, are you ready? Here we go. Right. AJ writes crypto. That's right. AJ writes crypto. Longtime friend, personal friend, and fantastic trader. AJ says, get rich or get wrecked. That's AJ for you. Bullish Trader, the Bullish Trader on X. This is a good friend of mine as well. Bullish and I go way back, and he ultimately won season 2. So CryptoFace won season 1 and season 3, and Bullish won season 2. Magic Internet Money. It wouldn't be Trading Wars without your boy Magic Internet Money. We've got coming back from last season, Jenna X. Jenna freaking kicked ass last season. If you guys did not watch, she did fantastic. And she had been somebody that was not full-time trading prior, and it was under Army Piper and Crypto Lifer and a couple of the other traders, and was learning through their groups. And then she comes on and she was kicking butt. She did fantastic. She got to, I think, the second to last week. She was right there before the finals. So she did a fantastic job. She's coming back. Looking forward to that. Your boy, Crypto Blood. That's my homie. Blood coming on for sure. Excited with what he's doing with Bloodalytics. Bloodalytics has treated him very well throughout the tournament, the times that he's been on. So shout out to him. Alex O Crypto. Alex O was killing it last Trading Wars. And I'm looking forward to seeing maybe he can bring home a dub. He was, I believe, in terms of consistency, the best. He was overall on fire, making positive, profitable trades on a regular basis. So shout out to Alex O. Drew Wolfer. I don't know if you guys know who Drew is, but Drew owns a company called Presend. He owns a couple companies, but he owns a company called Presend, which effectively, not to shill what he's got going on, but it effectively checks your addresses before you send things out. It's like before you pre-sending, and it says, hey, this is legit, good to go. And basically you pay a small fee to stop something from going to the wrong place, because we know in crypto things can just disappear. We have OC, the OC. Let me see how I actually OC trading guy. Let me say this right before I mess this up. Let me just double check, because I'm going to say this wrong. This is part of Army Piper's crew, and I just don't want to say his name wrong here. Hold on a second. Let me see this. Let me see. The OC guy. Yep, that's the _real OCG. He is coming on. Let me show you who he is, actually. Boom. This is the OC guy himself right here. Excited to have him on for this upcoming season. So we're going to have him on. He's part of, like I said, Army Piper's crew. If you haven't seen him, he's going to be new to the Trading Wars, what's the word I'm looking for? Community. Actually, he's been watching, but has not actually been on the show. And then let me pull up one more that you guys are not going to be familiar with, just because he is new as well. Right here. And he's part of the Army Piper system as well. We have got TradeFly. Looking forward to having OC guy and TradeFly. Now, we're not going to have Army Piper on this season. Army's too busy just making them gains. But OC guy and TradeFly are coming on. And then last but not least, Johnny Crypto. If you guys haven't been following Johnny Crypto, great guy. We definitely share some political beliefs, that's for sure. We've had some really funny, good conversations about what's going on in the world around us outside of just crypto. But he does a fantastic job trading, and I think he's going to be very competitive. So that's what we got going on. Again, sponsored by CoinW. We will give you guys all of the details, but sign up. Just go ahead and sign up now. We know you guys are going to trade. We know you're going to get after it. So go ahead and sign up now, and let's just get this show on the road. Okay. Let me do a little TA, show a little TA on the stream here. So we have got Bitcoin sitting at 68,636, 68,640 currently. Let me zoom in here a little bit. 68,640, 636-ish. Okay. Obviously, we don't need to get that close with Bitcoin, but we have got, here's what we're looking at. So earlier today, we wicked all the way up to 71,978, effectively to 72. And really quickly, these are 15-minute candles. We absolutely, let me zoom in here. We absolutely, right here where I've got my line, I don't have it drawn all the way through. This candle right here at about 1330, okay? This candle right here, a few hours ago, this is 1330 UTC, by the way, absolutely wicked down through. So we had the value area high at about 70,700, blasted right through that. Then came down on the next candle, and we blasted straight through the point of control, blasted straight through that. Then we had the value area low, blasted straight through that. So these three candles right here, Let me go ahead and grab my little trusty paintbrush. These three candles right there, they absolutely gave us a beating today. Like I said, we went through the value area high right here, the point of control right here, and then the value area. So the value area low, point of control, value area high. Those are really rough lines, but that's effectively where those were. And ladies and gentlemen, that did not bode well, because we continued to go down to the downside. Didn't work out well. So what's going to happen with Bitcoin? I put on the stream. I put it on the thumbnail. Well, actually, Crusader put together the thumbnail. I think Crusader put something on regarding basically, is this the end? Is the bull run over? And so we're going to talk about that. I think it's far from over. I think that we have some really good, and I want to talk about this real quick. So chat, jump in, feel free if you guys have questions, comments, concerns. I don't have Crusader to bounce off of today, so I'm here for you. If you guys have something you want to talk about, hit it in the chat. I'm going to pay close attention to that. I think that there's a really good thing that's happening in crypto right now, and I think it's not getting enough attention. We always have this correction pre-halving. Okay, first of all, smash those likes if you haven't already. Make sure you've got the bell notification on. 1 p.m. Monday through Friday. Make sure you're following us. That's Eastern Standard Time. And Trading Wars is planning on starting next Monday. April 1st. Hopefully it's not an April Fool's. I think the exchange will have everything together. We're just waiting for them to confirm, but I think we should be good. So shout out to CoinW for that. So I think what's happening is we always have this pre-halving dump, if you will. And if you look back, we went from approximately 73 all the way down. I think we got down to 62-ish, somewhere like that. I guess I'd have to look over. Let me zoom out just a little bit, but it looks like, let me see here. Oh, I don't even have that pulled up and showing you guys. Hold on next second. Did we go farther than that? Let me see. I know somebody's going to correct me if I miss this by a little bit. I'm going to be in trouble. 62. When was this? March 20th. 66. Did we wick down to almost 60, just below 61? Right. So we had all the way up at the high, which was 73, I believe, was the all-time high. 73,666, I believe, is what they're saying it is. Now imagine that. They've got a 666 in there. Damn devil worshippers, I'll tell you what. And then went all the way down to like sub 61. Now, if you're new to crypto, you're saying, holy crap, what is going on? That is a big move. Let me measure that move here real quick. Let me measure this move for you. Give you a little measurement tool here. Let me measure this. Okay, so effectively, we went from here all the way down to here. So 17.45% was from the top to the bottom is what we were looking at. Okay. Now, is that a big move? Yeah, sure it is. 17%. Heck yeah. Is it a big move in crypto? No, it's not. 30%. 40%, 50% corrections are known to happen regularly in the crypto space. And what I don't think we're paying enough attention to is the fact that some of these corrections seem to be chilling out. And so when I see a 17% correction and the markets are like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And then it turns right back around and goes back up and then approaches all-time highs again. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can hold the previous all-time high or right around there, if we can close out a couple days above the all-time high, then we effectively had the pre-halving dump, and that was all we're going to see. Now, I want to pull up an article because there is something happening that you need to be aware of, okay? Where is it? Right about here. Let me go to the top, and then I'll pull it up for you. Okay. So, in options, we talk about a little thing called max pain. Well, the max pain is 51K. There are options expiring worth over $9.4 billion that expire on Friday. Okay. So what is the max pain point? For those of you that are wondering, what is the max pain point, right? The max pain point is the price right here. I'm putting it right here. I'm going to highlight it here for you. The max pain price is the strike price with the most open Bitcoin options contracts, puts and calls. So basically betting for the price to go up and down. For those of you that are new to the space, a put is betting for it to go down. A call is betting for it to go up, at which the given asset would cause financial losses for the most option holders at expiration. Okay. That max pain point is a little bit over $50,000. It's about 51K. Okay. Now, 51K from where we're at right now. Let's do another little measure here. Let me get out my little measuring tool. Let me pull back up the trusty handy dandy chart here. Okay. So from where we're at right now, okay, from here down to, well, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I gotta shrink here a little bit. I gotta do some shrinkage. Come on. All right, there we go. This is going to be way zoomed out for you, but you'll get the idea. I'll be able to see what we're doing here. Basically 51K. If we were to get down to right around 51K, it's about a 25% move. Now, again, is it a big move? Yeah, sure. Why would the market makers want to see this happen? Because that's where they're going to make the most money. The max pain price should be described this way. Hey, this is the point at which the most big institutions make money off of you losing, right? That's really what it comes down to. Like, at what point can we make the most money off of dumb money, off of retail? That's what the max pain point is. The most people are going to lose money here, and us big dogs are going to make the big money here. So typically, will we see it pushed down to that? Yes. But I will push back on this a little bit. The same institutions that are working together with market makers as well are the same institutions that want to see the ETF succeed for their new money that is into the crypto space. This new money, these people that have no idea what Bitcoin is, but they just know that their financial advisor called them and said, hey, sir, you need to have approximately 1%, maybe more, allocated to this thing called Bitcoin. And most of the people that take this call, they're like, well, what's you know what? Doesn't matter what it is. Have you been doing a good job with my money recently? I haven't been paying attention. Yes, sir. I've done a great job with your money. Okay. Well, fantastic. Go ahead and put 1% into the is it Britcoin? Is it from Britain? Is that what it is? They have no idea. No idea. There's like, put my money there and let's just see what happens. Right. But the institutions make money. They make percentages off of that. Right. The ETF pays, it's a small percentage, but it is something. And on large scale, it ends up being a lot of money when you're talking about billions and billions of dollars. The small percentage of a fee makes a huge difference for them. And then also, I just think that unless they make a concerted effort to try to press try to press the price, suppress the price, and push it down because they want to make a concerted buying effort. The problem is a lot of the money that's coming in, those 1%ers that I'm talking about, your 401k, people that are coming in, they don't understand the crypto space. So a 25% drop is freaking scary. First of all, they get their monthly, their monthly freaking asset report, their list that's basically showing them, hey, here's what you have. Here's what happened over the last month. They're like, whoa, what is this? It will scare them out, or it will make them want to ask questions. So I would push back and say that a lot of these institutions, though it would be a great opportunity for them to buy more, a lot of this dumb money is going to get scared out of an asset that otherwise could be life-changing over the long term. So I don't know that they're going to let that happen. I really don't know that it's going to go down that far. So that's kind of Keeper's thoughts on what's happening with retail versus the big money and what they're going to do with the ETFs and how they're going to either allow it to move in maybe within a certain range that they're comfortable with, or are they going to play the big money games that we've talked about? We really don't know. This time really is different. Enrique, so there's also a pre and a post dump on the lead up to the halving and then after the halving. So it happens on both sides of it. You have a little bit of a lead up, a drawback, and then a move up, and then a dump. Yeah, that's generally what happens in the past. That's what's happened. So it is both. You are not wrong. There is definitely a post halving dump as well. So good call on that. BlockchainCrusader in the house. He's got time to be in the comments. I think we should give him some crap, guys. I think we should say, hey, you get in here. You get in here and help Keeper. No, I love you, bro. Hopefully you're having a good day. Glad to see you here. Smash those likes. Make sure to put on the bell notifications if you haven't already. Patriot Caveman says he's late. Well, Northwest Lion says, much love, Keeper. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Much love right back at you. And then Patriot Caveman says, I'm late. No, Patriot Caveman, I was late. So I am glad that all of you are here. So that's kind of my analysis of what's happening in Bitcoin right now in these markets. So what's the play? The question becomes, and this is what everybody's asking, right? What do I do with my portfolio right now? And you guys might get tired of hearing me say this, but I just want to beat this like the redheaded stepchild that it is. Okay. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and stand there and say, self, how much risk am I willing to take? How much risk can I afford to take? Okay. Once self answers that question in the mirror, you can make a game plan for what you need to do with your money. Now, do we do a lot of research? Yes. Have we done well in crypto? Yes. Do we try to share good information with you? Of course. We want you to make money. We want you to follow us. We want you to stay with us. We want you here for Trading Wars. We want you to play Flipper Hodl. We want all of that. Okay. but we do not. And anybody that tells you they know what these markets are doing is lying to you, right? You are always there. It is always some form of a gamble when you are investing, because you are taking money and putting it into something that you do not know with 100% certainty that it is going up and to the right. Now, long term, do I believe it is damn near certain that Bitcoin and a lot of other cryptocurrencies are going to do that, are going to appreciate in price? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think it's a safe bet? I do. Am I a financial advisor? I'm not. And thank God I'm not. Okay. If I was, I would be very successful, because I would have been putting people's money into crypto a long time ago, and everybody would have been like, how is this dude's portfolios performing so well? Like, listen, guys, do this little thing called crypto. Changed my life, and now I'm changing my people's lives, and everybody would love me for it. But unfortunately, that's not exactly how they play the game. So, Northwest Lion, I actually am going to touch on this. Says Ethereum ETF maybe in October. You know what? Good segue. Good segue. I am going to pull that right now. Fidelity takes another step towards spot Ether ETF, but hurdles likely remain. I'm going to read a little bit of this. Fidelity Investments is moving forward with its spot Ether ETF proposal despite uncertainty around the near-term approval of such funds. It became clear the financial services giant was looking to launch an ETF in November when CBOE, the exchange in which the product would trade, filed a 19B4 form on behalf of Fidelity. Now, the company filed a registration statement known as a Form S1 Wednesday, marking another step in its bid to get the Fidelity Ethereum Fund approved. The SEC would have to file the 19B4 as well as deem effective the S1 form before the fund would be allowed to start trading. Fidelity did not reveal a ticker or a fee for the proposed product in the latest filing. Similar other proposals, however, the fund registration statement includes details about the intent to stake a portion of the trust assets. This is important. Pay attention to this. To stake a portion of the trust assets via one or more staking infrastructure providers. As a result of any staking activity in which trust may engage, the trust expects to receive certain staking rewards of Ether, which will be treated for which may be treated for federal income tax purposes as income to the trust. The fund custodian, to be Fidelity Digital Asset Services, will maintain exclusive possession and control of the private keys associated with any staked Ether at all times, the disclosure adds. Now, here's what I think is interesting. For so long, I love this comment right here. This is my dude right here, by the way. Sean, shout out to you, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. It was on your first name. I didn't use your last name. Sorry. All right. You are the man. Idle money makes no money. So what does he mean by that? Well, with the ETH ETF, the interesting part of this is that you do have the ability to stake your Ether. It is a proof of stake protocol. So I think what these massive giants in the financial space, basically, here's what it's come down to. They're like, well, we can't stop it. We haven't been able to stop Bitcoin. We tried. Now, we were stacking Bitcoin in the background, but we tried to stop it. But it just wasn't. The train was moving too fast, going, gone. It ain't happening. Now, with Ether, number 2 on the cryptocurrency market cap list, right, is, what is it at right now? A half a billion, something like that. Let me look. It is at, $417 billion. This is no joke. This is a giant in the industry. And so I think what they're realizing is, well, if we're able to make small percentages on Bitcoin, just on the fees alone, look what we could maybe do with ETH. Right? I've told you guys before that Ether is my largest holding. Okay. There's a number of reasons for that. One of which, I just loved it when I started in the crypto ecosystem, and I was able to really buy it for, some really low prices. And I love that. I love that people were building on top of it, et cetera. But I think these financial giants see the opportunity here. They see the opportunity not only to put another ETF and make small percentages, but I also think that they see, holy mackerel, like Northwest Lion was saying, was idle money makes no money. So what are we going to do? Right? We're going to actually stake all of this that we're holding. We're going to stake all of it or a large portion of it. That's not only going to pay taxes or help pay our taxes, but it's also going to be more money that we can generate as a whole. How can you argue with that? And then on top of all of that, I think they see how much is building on top of Ethereum. I think they see the smart contracts. I think they see that big money. I think they see that house deeds. I think they see that car titles. I think they see that hospitals and records. And I think that they see that going to the blockchain, and they see the big money stuff going to Ether, going to Ethereum. Because it's going to Ethereum for a number of different reasons. One, it's probably the most trusted of all of the layer one giants. But I think the other part is that we've talked about this a little bit before. If you are building on top of ETH, you've got some money invested. Part of the problem in the Solana ecosystem, for example, when you get into like the meme coins, they're damn near free to spin up. And so you have so many bad actors like, let me roll some dice here and see if I can get some yahoo to, jump into this and I'll take some money off of them. Well, with ETH, it's not quite so simple, and it's definitely not so cheap. You have to actually invest some money and do something to get engaged and involved in that ecosystem. Sorry, coffee break. Smash those likes, by the way. And so I think that the government is recognizing, okay, we can't stop it. We've done well with Bitcoin. Why would we not do well with Ether, with Ethereum? And we can stake it and earn even more on that. I think the government's going to go full crypto. Now, will they privatize, a lot of their personal stuff? For sure, because they don't want us to be able to check the blockchain, right? They want to make sure that we can't follow their tracks on a lot of different things that they do. But overall, they see a flourishing ecosystem that is going to be a multi-trillion, many times over ecosystem. And they want to take advantage because at the end of the day, they see the potential. Period. Like, that's it. They see the potential that's happening. And the intraday or intra-week price action that happens, they also are able to take advantage of that, because some of the volatility allows some of their people to make money trading. Listen, crypto makes money. And if you know what you're doing, it can do very well for you. I was talking about in a video the other day, and I don't know if I just did it on TikTok or I might have posted it as a short here. If you're not already getting involved in different ecosystems, you need to step outside of your comfort zone, right? Step outside of your comfort zone. Somebody said the commercials restart the stream. What? Terpene, sorry. I hope that's not happening. I hope there wasn't a commercial that restarted the stream. That would be silly. What I'm trying to say is that you need to step outside your comfort zone and get involved in some of these other ecosystems, because the longer you are stuck in one little box and the rest of the ecosystem is growing, you're going to get left behind. Right? It's like the person that only invested in, GM and Ford and some of these car stocks. And like when Tesla came about, they're like, I'm good. I don't need any of that. Right? And then it ends up being like the best performing asset of all time, because they weren't willing to recognize that something else in this ecosystem can take off and do well. In come Elon Musk, who coincidentally, Bitcoin as well. But, I just think that you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Jump onto some of these other chains. Play around on some of these different decentralized exchanges. Why? Because when an opportunity presents itself, you're going to be comfortable using it. I have been messing around on Base. Now, a lot of this, albeit, has been me playing around gambling on meme coins, but it's on different networks, and you need to just get comfortable with some of these different networks. Most of them are very similar in terms of how they operate as well. So it's not this big, scary thing that you think that it might be. I know a lot of people get scared jumping this network, that network, whatever. Like, the more that you do it, just like anything in life, right? It's like riding a bike. Once you do it, you know how to do it. And so I would just recommend that you get out there and feel some of these. See what the different decentralized exchanges are. See what the pluses and minuses of, let's just say, Toncoin and operating on the Ton ecosystem versus Solana versus AVAX versus Cardano versus ETH, right? What are the drawbacks? What are the pluses? What are the pluses, minuses, and where are the opportunities? And if you understand the ecosystems better, you're going to be able to see, forward thinking, your opportunities. That's really what it comes down to. When you look at a company in the stock market, maybe it's an up and coming company, and you say, you know what, I like that. I like what they are doing. And I think that this has an opportunity to do very well because of X, Y, and Z. Well, you won't be able to say that about any other network if you just stick around on Bitcoin and ETH. Like if that's all you do, you will never know the opportunity over on, let's just say, Base, which has literally next to zero fees. And if you operate through Coinbase, which is very centralized, so again, maybe a pullback there, right? Drawback, very centralized, Coinbase, but damn near no fees. Sweet, depending on what you're doing. But you wouldn't know that if you had never operated on chain there. So just get uncomfortable. And I think also the more that you are able to do that and use the cryptocurrency space, this is kind of the last thing I'm going to say about this, the more that you recognize the value that is the blockchain and using these different networks, the more you are going to be able to be that forward-thinking individual, the more you are going to be able to see those opportunities, because a lot of these networks do different things and they operate in different manners, and there's things that they will do and won't do, right? And so if you see, oh man, over on Ton, for example, they're going to have literally not coin, which is one-click Telegram money. I know how freaking crazy well Telegram does for crypto. So forward thinking tells me I might want to get involved in that. And so for me, when I got into Ton and started talking to you guys about it, there was a reason for it. The reason was I had all these people that are going heavy on these degenerative wild plays, starting to play around on this network that I had never messed with, didn't really notice it, never talked about it before. And when I started to ask some questions, I started putting some things together. And I was like, oh, wow. There's so much that happens through Telegram. Good, bad, or indifferent. But there's so much that happens there. Why would something like a financial services product built for something that is huge in the crypto space, why would it not do well? And it has absolutely taken off. And I think it's going to continue to go. So shout out to all of you that are willing to do that, to be uncomfortable. Just be that uncomfortable person, because it will pay off in the end. So chat, hopefully everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back here tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully Crusader will be with me as well. Now, Monday, game plan is right now, CoinW sponsored. CoinW and Validity are two sponsors right now for this next season of Trading Wars. And shout out to Market Cypher as well. They will be sponsoring the next season of Trading Wars. Like I said, here's the list. AJ Writes Crypto, Bullish Trader, Magic Internet Money, Jenna X, Crypto Blood, Alex O, Drew Wolfer, OC Guy, Tradefly, and Johnny Crypto. That's who's in this season. It's going to be freaking nuts. Plan is to start on Monday. Mondays will be it'll be 10 people to start. 2 people will get kicked. Just real quick, let me hit this. 2 people get kicked. One of those will get saved by the audience. That person will go to Thursday. Every Thursday, with the exception of the first Thursday, because there's only going to be one person there, we will do a 1v1 of the 2 people that got saved by the audience. There will be then somebody that makes it through the 1v1s to the end, and there will be 2 final people at the end, plus the person who made it through the 1v1 for the final 3. If you had not seen how last season went, it was fantastic. It was a lot of freaking fun. And CryptoFace won. He took home that dub, season 1 and season 3. And like I said, Bullish Trader is on this next season, and he won season 2. So super excited to see that. That'll be on Mondays and Thursdays. And then the game plan is Fridays or Tuesdays. We might have to move that around depending on Crusader's schedule. We're going to be doing Flipper Hodl. We have more and more companies that are coming into the space wanting to do and utilize Flipper Hodl, which is a really fun game. So make sure to talk. I didn't say anything about it one time this whole stream, but $4,500 on the line next time we play. Every dollar of super chat gets an entry on the wheel that we will spin. If you're a member, I'm going to 2x that, and then I'm going to 3x that if you gift memberships. So be here for Flipper Hodl. Be here for Trading Wars. Make sure to follow your favorite creators. Make sure to get involved. We got the link down below the stream. So shout out to CoinW for sponsoring this. Lots of money coming in. Super excited about next season. Question everything. Trust nothing. And until next time, hodl like it's hot. We will see you soon.